Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome to the Crypto Truth, where I give you the truth as I see it. So, I had some questions. I got some questions from a subscriber. And as I've stated before, I really do appreciate all my subscribers. If you guys have any questions at all, go ahead and send me an email and I'll be sure to answer the questions. But I feel like a lot of people have these same questions and they're going to continue to have these questions about Holochain until certain things come out. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts and opinions on exactly how I feel and what I think exactly is going to happen. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at that. Sorry about my voice. My voice is a little bit different. I went to a couple of days ago. I went to Aquatica for the first time, and then yesterday I was at the beach, and yeah, I was around a whole lot of loud stuff and everything. So obviously my voice is going dead, but sorry, it's going dead, but I'm sure I can make it through it. So here's what we're going to do. Go ahead and get started. I'm going to read out the first question. So it says, we all know that people from Holo don't talk much about hot and which is more valuable between hot and hollow fuel. This is very true. On one of the AMAs, Mary Camacho only said that the price is super low. It is just like I said that the price of hot is undervalued, and I totally agree with that. Now, he asked, what will happen to the value of hot after 6 months window swapping period? Will the value of hot continue to rise as the value of hollow fuel is rising due to the hosting activity? Or maybe the value of hot is stabilized at a certain level, or maybe downwards as the value will be replaced with hollow fuel. All right, so that is an excellent question. And first off, I'm going to say this: everything that I'm about to say is only speculative. I do not know. I'm not a fortune teller. No, even fortune tellers don't know. Anyway, the point is that I don't know exactly what's going to happen. We can only speculate because this is a new technology. We don't know exactly how fast. We can kind of guess how fast hollow fuel will be adopted or earned. Let's talk about that, and then we'll talk about that before I get into exactly what I think about this question. So, when it comes to hollow fuel, my thoughts on what exactly is going to happen is that after the swap, because this question is asking post swap, after the swap, if we have all of the supply, all of the extra supply, or I should say all of the supply from hollow fuel going into, the hot token going into the reserve, right? That means that it's going to be taken out of circulation, sort of, kind of. Which means that if you look on CoinMarketCap or anyone look at CoinMarketCap, they will see, oh, wow, there's, I just give an example, I don't know, 50 billion hot tokens out there. Well, that's different than what was before. Why is that? Because all of the hot tokens are now in the reserve, which means that they're not, and the only way that they can come out of reserve is for the hosts or the hosts who earn hollow fuel to be able to, the hosts who earn hollow fuel will be able to earn the hot token. And that's the only way that it's going to happen. That's if they do at the moment, that's if they do exactly what Holochain says that they're going to do, or the whole organization says that they're going to do. If they take out the um, supply and put it into the reserve and just leave it there, everyone who earns holofuel will switch over to the hot token. Obviously, now this is post swap. I'm going to say this early. During those 6 months is a very, very key time. I'm going to say this again because I know I've said this before. It's a key time for you to understand exactly what's going to happen with the market and the adoption. So for me, and they said a minimum of 6 months. They don't mean it's going to be 6 months, but they said a minimum of 6 months. For me, I'm going to watch and see what's going to happen within those 6 months. And paying attention to the dynamics of that, that's going to release a whole lot of information. I will be definitely, after holofuel is out, I will be definitely making a video every single week specifically talking about the correlation between holofuel and the hot token, and finding out exactly what's going on all the way up into the 6 months, because I believe that's extremely important for everyone to understand and know. But it's also important to understand and know exactly in the beginning, right? So in the beginning, I need you guys to really, really pay attention to what happens within those 6 months. Now, this question is asking post 6 months. After I just stated about the things I just stated about the hot token, I do believe that the hot token its value is going to rise dramatically. Now, why is that? It's because, and we're going to have all of this is going to happen within the swap. So within the 6 months. So it's not like we're not going to understand the dynamics of this after. Before the swap, before the 6 months. So just be aware that we're going to get a better understanding of everything before the 6 months is even over with. Now, here's what I feel is going to happen. Again, people are going to see that, wait a second, there's only this much in supply, and that it's true, that's only that much in supply. The people who want to buy this crypto that's on Holochain, and they cannot earn it, they can only buy it because they can't get holofuel. You can get holofuel, but at that time it won't be 1 for 1. And this is where the tricky thing is after 6 months. After the 6 months, people are still going to be earning holofuel, earning hot by trading in their holofuel. In 6 months, first off, in 6 months, we're not going to have, and I don't believe it, but it is what it is. I personally don't believe that holofuel is going to be on a major exchange early on within the 6 months. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it's going to be on Coinbase US. I believe it'll definitely be on Binance. I can see that. Excuse me, I think I said Coinbase Binance US. Anyway, Binance US. But I don't think it's going to be on major exchanges. I believe that the hot token will be on major exchanges. I've talked to a couple of people why I believe that. That's a video for another day, because there's a whole lot of small nuggets that I received from all of the past AMAs and the current AMA that just happened. So I highly recommend you guys, to get a better understanding of exactly what's going on, to take a look at those. So with holofuel, yes, I do believe that people are going to continue for a while to earn the hot token. So because that, and again, that's going to give the hot token value. If everybody is earning holofuel to earn and trading it into the hot token because they can't trade it on a regular exchange in their area. Then they're going to be using the hot token. They're like, hey, I want to use the hot token so I can go into so I can exchange it, and then I can exchange it for fiat, Bitcoin, whatever it is you want. And obviously, that's what it was created for. Well, that's what it's going to be, is that mediary, that bridge between holofuel and cryptocurrency and or fiat. And that's what makes Holochain, the Holochain project, the technology, really great. And this is why I also believe that the hot token will be is going to launch and go far in the beginning. I'm only saying this in the beginning because we have a couple other questions. In the beginning, and the reason why I say in the beginning is because of the fact that there's some things that's going to happen afterwards. But in the beginning, when we have, see, Holochain is not against, or it's a technology, and the technology works for incongruent with other currencies. So you can have cryptocurrencies on Holochain. You can have your fiat pairing to Holochain. For example, the United States, I can see them saying, hey, I like this Holochain technology. Why? Because you guys know they're making CBDCs and stuff like that. Well, everybody who earns holofuel can just change their holofuel into whatever the CBDC is, probably Fed 1 or Fed dollar or whatever it's called. And then also you have the fact that they're going to want their people, if they're earning this and it's popular, in which it will be popular, because everyone is going to want to earn a little bit of holofuel. Look here, having passive income is nothing to sneeze at, especially if it's electricity that's just running in your house and you're not using it. So bandwidth, we're not getting into it. But the point is having that ability, the way Holochain works is wonderful. Works wonderful for any country. So once people understand exactly what the Holochain technology actually is, that's when mass adoption is going to happen and everyone is going to start earning holofuel. Now, what happens when everybody starts earning holofuel, right? Everybody's going to start earning holofuel, and they're going to want to earn the hot token because that's what it's going to be in the beginning. Also, I want to talk about something about in the beginning, when I say in the beginning as well, is the fact that when you guys look on when we look on CoinMarketCap, we're going to see, and this is my opinion of what I think is going to happen, it's going to be at 100%. The circulating supply is going to be at 100%. Now, why is it going to be at 100%? Because all of the extra hot tokens that are there is going to be in a reserve. That's going to dramatically increase the price of the hot token. Now, let's talk about afterwards. You know what? Let me go ahead and answer this second question because I can bridge that second question in here. It says, I know that you are now preferring holding the hot instead of swapping them into holofuel. This is true. This is what I plan to do. If holofuel is on crypto exchanges, what is your plan for hot? Do you want to convert all of hot into holofuel? So again, this is going to be something that you're going to have to make a choice with. I know a lot of people, they're like, hey, look here, I have, 20 million hot. So I'm going to send 10 million hot. And then I'm gonna switch over 10 million to holofuel because it's 1-to-1. So there you go. And then you can just watch the dynamics between the two happen. in the beginning, again, this is all in the beginning type stuff. So in the beginning, I'm definitely holding my hot token. After about 4 or 5 months, and I really got a good idea of the dynamics of what's happening and what's happening with the supply of the hot token, because look, that is the main point, and that is what everyone is afraid of or concerned about, is exactly what is going to happen with the supply of hot. Now, we do know that eventually down the road, right? Eventually down the road, the hot token won't be necessary. Maybe some people, some developers might say, "Hey, you know what? We'll just use the hot token. You can earn the hot token, do whatever a hot token, whatever hap it is, right?" So it's possible that the hot token will have a use case of its own. It's already going to have a use case as far as being a bridge from holofuel to fiat currency or cryptocurrency or whatever it is that's there. So it already has that, but it's also going to be the first cryptocurrency run on Holochain, the absolute first. So that's one of the reasons why I'm encouraged by it. Again, we will see how things will go. They talk about having different kinds of reserves. So again, that's the more of the future. If there are, all kinds of reserves, and I mean, at that point, if all of the countries in the world have a pairing or a way to for their local citizens to earn their local currency, then there won't be much use for the hot token if there's no other need for the hot token or other use for the hot token. But that's not you. A lot of people are asking these questions and they're concerned, but you should not be concerned. At least in my opinion, you should not be concerned about what happens in the beginning, because this is all going to take some time. A year from now, holofuel is going to be popular. It's going to be great. Again, I should say after holofuel comes out, the holochain, holochain technology, the organization is going to take off. That does not mean that everything is all of a sudden going to be holofuel. Now, the whole world is going to run on holofuel. That's not the way it's going to work. It's an awesome technology. It's an awesome hap, holofuel. And it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be great, and it's going to give a lot of people a freedom to earn income, passive income. So that's going to be a wonderful thing, and for everybody. So it's really, really a awesome way to redistribute wealth. No matter how famous or popular you are, or however much money you have, you can't just be like, well, I'm going to spend $5 million on holofuel. No, I mean, you can't do it. Why? Because you have to have the hot token, and then you can purchase holofuel by switching over the hot token into holofuel, which is another reason why I believe that the hot token itself is going to continue to rise, especially in the beginning. So again, I do know that there are a lot of people, they're talking about, holofuel is amazing, holofuel is great, everything else in between, and it is. But we cannot discount the value, right? We can't discount the value of the use cases and the hot token and what it's used right now. A lot of uneducated people in the crypto space, which is kind of sort of understandable, I guess. But a lot of these people, they look at there's 177 billion, everything else in between. And I understand because you're looking at it like a cryptocurrency, the average cryptocurrency project that's run on a blockchain, which is understandable. So it's going to take some time for people to really understand the dynamics of exactly what's happening there. All right. The next one is it says in the video holochain oh, let me answer that last question. I forgot to do that. It says do you want to convert all of your hot into holofuel? I am not converting all of my hot into holofuel. I'm just not. And I'm going to say that with an asterisk. Unless holofuel is available on Coinbase, not Coinbase, a Binance US, because it's going to probably hit Binance US first anyway. Binance US or some of the major exchanges, unless holofuel is on there and they have a pairing, a USD pairing, or I can exchange it on, I can have it on that exchange and I can hold it or find out, for a while. That's when that is the only time when I'll be able that I'll switch over to holofuel. Also, it's a long-term game as well. So if if we're paying attention within the 6 months, right? If within the 6 months, the hot token gets to 50 cents, $1, $2, because now everybody's like fully understanding exactly what's going on, I will probably exit the market, not completely. I will have a lot of holofuel, and then the rest I will use to secure my future, as in real estate, and then I will get my huge tub that I want finally. Yeah, it helps to dream, people. It helps to dream. Okay. Now the next one says, in the video, Holochain final opinion. You said that Holochain is a big deal and probably will take 2 years to beat a big deal, and we will see plenty amount of gains. Is this gain you were talking about comes from holding hot or holofuel? All right, so both. I believe that at this time, I don't know which one is going to move quicker. I believe in the beginning, the hot token will move quicker. And I believe that over time, holofuel will move quicker. The reason why I believe that is because of all the things I just finished saying. So I do believe that it's both. You're in a win-win situation here. Either way, in the beginning, hot. If you want to hold holofuel and know exactly how high it's going to go, because it's going to go higher. We don't know, like it's going to be paired. Look, it's going to be paired to electricity. It's going. I shouldn't say paired, but you guys know what I mean. You are going to earn holofuel through the use of your electricity. And again, we need to, and I didn't even talk about the holoports yet. So those who hold holoports are going to be able to run more bandwidth, or whatever you want to call it. They're going to be able to do more hosting than someone with just a regular laptop computer, which after a while they're going to have, you're going to be able to earn holofuel through your own devices and not necessarily have it. So that's going to be interesting within itself. Again, that's not going to happen in the beginning. They've already stated in the AMAs that they want those who have holoports to be able to earn their money back. Well, how are they going to earn that money back? How are they going to earn that money? into the currency? Well, that means that holofuel is going to have to, as they're earning holofuel, they're going to want to switch over to hot. And as they earn hot, they're going to want to, they're going to want to cash out. So they're going to switch from holofuel to hot. That's just is what it is. And that's in the beginning. Again, everything I'm talking about is in the beginning. Now, as far as what's happening 2 years, 3 years, 4 years from now, I don't know. It's going to be, I don't see any technology really surpassing Holochain. If anyone out there knows any technology that surpasses the use case of Holochain, please let me know. That would be awesome. And I would like to learn more about it. I just don't see it anytime. It's like going from blockchain to holochain is going from a DVD player, like the original DVD players, to 8K or 4K or 4K. You see? So there's a huge difference there. It's obviously an upgrade, but it's not run on the same system. And that's the great thing about it, is that now that, it's not run on a DVD player anymore. It could be run on a PlayStation 5. It could be run on I'm just using this as an example. Please don't, I'm just using it as an example. What I mean is it's going to be able to be run on different devices. You're not going to necessarily have to have a holoport, but that's in the far future. And what I mean by far, and I'm talking in cryptocurrency years, so 2 years is a very long time in the cryptocurrency space. So that's all I have. That's pretty much everything that I've gathered so far. Please, as I've stated before, I just wanted to answer these questions. I really do appreciate all the questions that's sent to me. If you guys have want to ask me any questions, please send it to my email. If you guys don't know what my email is, I put some nuggets into certain videos. You guys might want to look around for those videos. They're definitely in the comments. And I know that it might be a pain, but that's what I did for all of my early subscribers, so that they will be able to contact me. It's just my way. I don't have any other ways of thanking my early subscribers other than giving them direct access to me. If you want to take the time to go back and look at those videos, you can, and maybe find my email in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer the questions. I just felt like these questions were really good, and I felt like it was on a lot of people's minds. So I just wanted to answer it. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Please, do your own research. I always say that. Do your own research. Do your own research. You got to say it 3 times. And you guys know why. And then also, above all else, please stay safe out there, you guys. It's getting rough out there. There's so many things changing. Governments don't understand. They're so confused. Governments throughout the world are so confused on blockchain technology. They're not even aware of holochain technology. So by the time they come out with rules and regulations and all of this other stuff for blockchain, holochain is going to come out, and then they're going to have to go through all of that again. And let me tell you something, it's going to be a long time before they even figure it out. I don't even know what to tell. I don't know what to tell some of these countries that just look. Anyway, have a wonderful day, you guys. I've been a little bit busy lately. Been out, enjoying myself, having fun, taking a little bit of R&R, but I'll definitely be making more videos. Sometimes I'll even have 2, maybe even 3 videos in a single day pretty soon. So you guys have a wonderful day. Take it easy, and stay safe out there. Bye, you guys.